Hey beauties, it's your girl Jessica Nicole, and I'm coming to you guys with a brand new video on Twitter. Oh, if you hear anything in the background, that is my fan. On Twitter, I did a Twitter poll and asked you guys what you wanted to see for Tuesday's video, and you guys all wanted a story time. I also gave you guys a poll on what story time you guys wanted to see, and you guys wanted to know why me and Toya are no longer besties. I'm going to try to make the story as quick as possible because I am hungry and I want to take this makeup off. So let's get to it. Like I always do, I'm going to give you guys a backstory before I get into the actual story. In this story, it's not just one thing. It is a chain of events. It might be jumbled up into different times, but that's fine. Y'all going to get the gist of why me and Toya are ex-besties. Cool? Cool. And some of you may not agree with why we are ex-besties, and I really don't care, because we haven't been besties for over 5 years. So there you go. Give me some French for this shit, because this is tea. Okay, so me and Toya have been we're friends for a very long time. We grew up in the same neighborhood. We went to the same elementary, junior high, and high school. We have been friends we were friends for a very, very long time. The way we met was very funny, and I always remember the way we met because it was very funny. From that day on, we were really, really good friends. I mean, we lived a couple blocks away from each other, so we was always at each other's house. Like, she was my road dog. In junior high school, we went to the same school. We weren't that close in junior high because we were kind of far from each other, but once we hit high school, I kid you not, we were inseparable. We spoke all day, every day on the phone if we were not together. We did everything together. We have so many memories together. Like, that was my ace boom boom. Literally, as soon as she lost her virginity, the bitch called. That's how close we were. Okay, when we got out of high school, we started working. I was supposed to be going to college, but I took a year off and I started working in the airport. But before I started working in the airport, she was already working at McDonald's in the airport. She was going through some crap over there. So as a best friend, I helped her get a job with me in my terminal, working with me. So yeah, we were always together. We were butt buddies. That was my beach. Okay, so now we got introduced to the party scene. So we're partying a lot, and one thing I have to tell you guys about me before I get into the story, I'm sorry guys, I know y'all want to see, I'm sorry, is that I'm a very giving person when you are my friend. If I got it and we out and you don't got it, I got us. That's how I am. You are my friend, I love you, we ain't gonna be broke together. Shit. Yes, my mother teach me to cover my mouth, but I'm not cover it because I'm soon dead. Almost die, and nobody don't care. I'm not something I worry about if I cover my mouth. And don't worry about that. God is punishing me for telling this story. If you need to eat and I got money in my pocket, I'm gonna make sure we both eat. That's how I felt, and that's how I still feel when it comes to my friends. Anywho, there's another little thing about me. In those days, you could have called me Savage Jeff. Okay, Savage just with a capital S, just because I knew that guys liked me and guys wanted things from me. But I was the type of person, don't judge because I know y'all about to put y'all judgment faces on. I was the type of person where I know you want something from me and there's a reason why you're speaking to me, and you're not gonna get what you want out of moi, but I'm gonna get what I want out of you because I know you want something out of me. So I used to use guys because they wanted, and I wasn't giving it up. So I'm gonna make you think you working for, but you ain't getting not a goddamn thing. Okay. Anywho, that's how I worked. So let's get into our issues. Now, it was a chain of events that happened before I cut the itch off. Cool. So the first incident happened, and some of them are gonna be tinting into incidents, and some of them are gonna be like, bitch, what incidents? Okay, so first incident we're going to talk about, incident that I can remember. There was a time where we were supposed to go out. We had plans to go out. Mind you, I made money every day, but we got paid every Friday. So regardless of whatever, I still got a teeny weeny paycheck just because I was bartending. So it was basically like a little extra money onto my check. But everything that I made that day was in my tip jar, and I had money in my pocket. Now, it was a Saturday night. We got paid. I'm pretty sure we got paid, if I'm not mistaken. But she came to me and let me know she didn't have any money. Now, listen to the words that I said out of my mouth. She came to me and said she didn't have any money. And I said, well, girl, I don't know. Girl, I don't know about you, but I made some money today, boy. That's what I said. Okay? I remember that clearly because this started the argument. We got to the club. And one thing about us, though, before I get into this, one thing about us, we always argued. Like, we never, like, came to an agreement on anything. We were always arguing. She had this disgusting, whiny little voice every time she argued with me. I fucking hated it. Anyway, so she told me that she didn't make any money, and I was like, look, I don't know about you, girl, but I made some moolah. I'm out here making paper. I'm good right now, okay? So she was like, all right. She said she wanted to go to the club. Now, she have big man. All right, she have big man. I have man too, but she have big man. Ask your man for money so we can go out. Don't ask me for nothing because me and you, no that. Comes the night now. We're supposed to go out. She found her way to me. When we get to the club now, she explained. Now, we at the club already. She explained to me that she don't have any money. We already in Brooklyn. We live in Queens. Okay, we made our way to Brooklyn. Okay, so now I have to pay for us to get in. Not only did I have to pay for us to get in, which is $20 each, I had to pay for coat check for the both of us, which was about, I think, $8. Like, either which way, I had to pay that money. Now, one thing about it is I never asked her for money back. I've never asked Toya for money back anytime I paid for anything, okay? Because this girl never paid me back for anything. I should call her ass right now and tell her to give me every motherfucking nickel and dime. That was the case, and we got upset. Now, another situation that happened, because I'm just going to make every situation small, because I ain't got no time to be telling a bunch of stories. Second incident that happened, we went to the mall to shop, to go out. We were buying outfits to go out, and she bought her boyfriend's little sister. Okay, so when we got there, we was like, we need something to eat. She decided she wanted McDonald's, so I said, fuck it, we gonna go get McDonald's. When we get to McDonald's now, I'm ordering my food. She's throwing in her food with my food. Like, she ordering after I'm done ordering. She like, it's like, oh, I want a McChicken, a small fry, and a smoothie, and this bitch like, and a double cheeseburger, and another small fry, and a small Coke with no ice. So I looked at her and I'm like, okay, bitch, your part came up to $5. Pay up. And she's like, she don't got no money. And I'm just like, bitch, didn't you just buy some clothes? What do you mean you ain't got no money? Where did it go? But you a magician, like. So you wasn't gonna say nothing, or you was just gonna order your food and think that I was gonna feed you? Like, no, sure. And I'm like, all right, but you in the mall buying stuff, like, and you had money to meet me here. Why you ain't tell me any kind of money? So that was the second thing that happened. Third thing that happened, people. This is 6, but it's alright. Third thing that happened. So this is the what's end that I was getting to. Because the fourth thing that happened, I should have told pardon, but I didn't. Third thing that happened. Now, understand something. Like I said, I was a savage. I used the guys. I did not care at that time. I was young and reckless, and nobody could tell me nothing. The club that we were going to, the manager of the club was very, very interested in the kid, and I wasn't into him. He was my type and everything. I just was not into him for some reason. Like, you've ever had someone like you and had to be around you and they made your skin crawl? Like, he made my skin crawl. Like, it was, I hated being around him. But I was getting free liquor, so I was acting like we was cool. Anyway, he had my number and he used to text me back and forth, and the texting in the beginning was cool, but then he used to send me little pics, like pics. I didn't want to see it. Okay, I don't want to see that. I don't care to see it. It's lopsided anyway, so I don't know why you send it to me in the first place. You should never send it to me. Then he would send me little stuff like he would want to sleep with me and he would want to see me so he could touch up my looking nine. No. No, you're not touching nothing over here. So after a while, I was over it. Now, like I said, guys, me and her used to talk every single day. Like sometimes I would be on the phone while I was getting texts from this dude. And I was just like, yo, I can't do it no more. I'm not dealing with it. Like, I don't even care if we don't even get in the club for free. Like, I just can't do it. He makes my skin crawl. He's a pervert. I just can't do it. You know what this little said? Oh, I mean, you dealt with other guys for absolutely nothing. I mean, he's getting us in the club for free, so why don't you just mess with him? Excuse me? What? You know, like I said something to her and she was like, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. And that was one of the things that used to piss me off, because I would say something to her from time to time, and when she used to get out of place, and her thing that she used to always say is just, I'm just kidding. And other things like this, like say guys like me, she would make me call. There's another situation. There was a guy that I actually liked. Like, I really liked him. He was a little bit older than me, but he was so sweet. I liked him. I liked hanging out with him. I legit liked this guy. Like, he's so sweet. And I used to be like, oh, we going here, but we don't have a ride. And she'll be like, yo, call him, like, so he can give us a ride. Like, you don't understand. You're using me to get them to do what you want for you. Like, you're not, you get what I'm saying? Like, y'all feel me? That situation, that was the end of the straw. There was one night we were going to the club. Now, she let me know I really wanted to go out this night. Really, really, really did. And I don't know why I wanted to go out. I think I was going through something with my boyfriend at the time, or whatever the case may be. But I just really, really, really wanted to go out that night. So that night, I told her I wanted to go out. She let me know that she ain't have no money. And like I said, I'm that friend that genuinely, if I have it, we both have it. And I made some money that night. And then one of my friends gave me a little bit of ends so that I could go out because they wanted to see me. So I was like, okay, cool. So she said she was going to take the dollar van. The dollar van turned into a cab. She took the cab to me. And I don't even remember if she paid him or not. And I'm pretty sure she did it, because if y'all listening to this, I'm probably sure she did it. But that happened, and then the cab came to us, and he was like, he'll bring us to Brooklyn for, a small little bit of change. And I was like, cool, like, I got that, I could pay that. When we get in the cab, now he told me that it's 40. And not only is it 40, but he like, oh, you put all those sprinkle on it. So I was like, you know what, let me just give him $50. He, I don't know if he brought her, whatever. I gave him $50. Get to the club now. I paid for both of us to get in. That is now $40. Okay? So when we get to the club now, I don't know what happened with her and her boyfriend, but they are arguing back and forth. Now, she don't realize that I'm reading her text messages over her shoulder, because we just got here. I'm not going home. So she is texting back and forth. They're arguing back and forth. This girl, throughout the whole time we were in this club, we are going back and forth to the bathroom because she's arguing with him on the phone. It was completely annoying. When I'm trying to have fun, she's arguing with him on the phone. Anywho, they're arguing back and forth. It gets to a point where he texts her and he's like, I'm coming to get you. Now, in this conversation, she thought that I was not reading, but she let him know that I paid a cab $50 to go to Brooklyn from my home, which had nothing to do with anything. And I don't know why she was telling him that, but she was telling him that and basically telling him that I would give him gas money, which that was not the case at all, because I didn't tell you to come get me, and she didn't tell you to come get her. You said you wanted to come get her. You didn't say anything about coming to get me, and you didn't make any agreements with me about giving him gas money. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why I was upset. So when I get in the car now, because I'm already heated because we didn't even spend an hour in the club yet. And mind you, I spent $90 throughout that whole night and we didn't even get nowhere yet. Get in the car, I have an attitude. I told her to give me my shoes. I bought, okay, I was just annoyed. I told him to bring me to the bank. I didn't even have a conversation about anything with her because I already read the text messages. Bring me to the bank so I can give you gas money. I pulled out $20 out the bank and I gave him that 20. When I was coming out of that car, I said to this bitch with a capital letter B, hit me when you and your man get some money. And she texted me and she said, are you serious? And I said yes. And I have never spoken to that girl ever again. We have mutual friends that we even go to outings and she's there and I'm there, and I say not a word to her because I feel like as a friend, you should not use anyone the way that she used me. Some of you may say that, oh, it was just something that was out of proportion and I should have nipped it in the bud, but I have said something to her a couple of times when she has gotten out of hand. You guys have to understand, one thing is I work for me. I bust my ass for me. I don't bust my ass for everyone else. Yes, I'm going to make sure that I have my friends, but if you're going to use me to that extent, then I am just fine. And I'd rather be alone than to be used the way that I was used by someone that I considered my friend. Anywho, that is the reason why me and Toya are ex-besties. If you are angry about this story, anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I always tell you, like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and all my other social medias. All of that will be linked in the description bar down below. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.